Hello students. In last session we have to discuss about the concept of angles. Now in this session we have discussed about the theorems of lines and angles. Now our first theorem is if a ray stands on a line then the sum of the adjacent angles so formed is 180 degree. If a given part is the ray PQ stands on the line XY and we have to prove the sum of the angle QPX and angle YPQ is 180 degree. Now before starting proof we have to draw PE is perpendicular to the line XY. Look at this figure. We take the line XY is a straight line. It means angle XPY is 180 degree. When we draw perpendicular EP, it means angle EPX is 90 and angle EPY is also 90 degree. Now we have to prove. Firstly, we have to take angle QPX. Look at the figure. Angle QPX divided into two parts. For then we have to write the sum of these parts. Means angle QPE plus angle EPX and angle EPX is 90 degree. So we have to write angle QPE plus 90 degree. Now our second equation is we take angle YPQ and here we represent angle YPQ is angle QPE subtracted from angle YPE and YP is 90 degree. Then we have to write 90 degree minus angle QPE. This is our second equation. Look here, first and second equation, sum of the both the equation angle QPX and angle YPQ in left hand side and right hand side angle QPE plus 90 plus angle 90 degree minus angle QPE. Both of the cancellation angle QPE and minus angle QPE is cancelled. Now angle QPX and angle YPQ is sum is 180 degree. Now our theorem is proved. Our next theorem is vertically opposite angles are equal in measure. In last session we have to discuss about the vertically opposite angles here where we read two lines intersect in common point and divided into four angles and the opposite angles is equals. Here we have to prove how they are equal. Our given part is L and M be two lines intersecting at OS. They lead to two pairs of vertically opposite angles, namely angle A and angle C is first part and second one is angle B and angle D. We have to prove angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. Now angle A and angle B sum is 180 degree. Why? Because angle A and B make a straight line. The straight line angle is 180 degree. Same we have take two angles angle B and angle C. The sum of both of the angle is also 180 degree because these are also make an straight angle. Now both are the 180 degree, so we take equal angle A and B and the sum of the angle B and C. Now angle B is common in both the equation, so they are the cancel. We have only left angle A and angle C. It means angle A is equal to angle C. Similarly, we have to prove angle B is equal to angle D. Now our next theorem is if a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of corresponding angles is equal, then the two lines are parallel to each other. Look, here we take two parallel lines AB and CD and PS is the transversal of both the lines. Our given part is transversal PS intersect parallel lines AB and CD at point Q and R respectively. we have to prove angle BQR and angle CRQ is equal, and angle AQR and angle QRD is equal. How to prove? First, we take angle PQA is equal to angle QRC. Okay, why? Because they make a corresponding angles. In our second equation, we take angle PQA is equal to angle BQR. Right? In last theorem, we read vertically opposite angles. They make a vertically opposite angle, so they are equals. From first and second, PQA is equal to angle QRC and PQA is also equal to angle BQR. So it means angle QRC is also equal to angle BQR. Similarly, we have to prove that angle AQR is equal to angle QRD. Hence, our theorem is proved. Now, next theorem is transversal intersect two lines such that a pair of alternate interior angles is equal. Then the two lines are parallel. Here we have proved that parallel. In last theorem, we have to prove angles, but here we given the angles are equal, but we have to prove AB and CD is parallel. Now, our given part is transversal PS intersects line AB and CD at point Q and R respectively, where angle BQR is equal to angle QRC. We have to prove AB is parallel to CD. Now, and we take angle BQR and angle PQA is equal with vertically opposite angles. And same angle BQR is equal to angle QRC because they have to given part of the theorem. From first and second, look, angle BQR is equal to PQA and BQR is also equal to angle QRC. So both the equation we have to get angle PQA is equal to angle QRC. They are the corresponding angles, so AB is parallel to CD. Now, next is lines which are parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. It means when we take two lines are parallel and we draw third line to these two lines parallel, they also are parallel lines. Okay. Now our given part is line M parallel line L and line N is parallel is also L. We have to prove that L is parallel to N and N is parallel to M. Now, before starting proof of this theorem, we have to construct a transversal line T. And now, proof, it is given that line M is parallel to line L and line N is parallel to line L. Angle PQA is equal to angle CRQ by the corresponding angles. At same, angle PQA is also equal to the angle ESR. Also corresponding angles. Now, from first and second equation, we have to get angle CRQ is equal to angle ESR. So, angle CRQ and ESR are corresponding angles and they are equal. Therefore, we can say that line M is parallel to line N. Thank you, students. I hope you all are understand. If you have any query, then go to the comment section and write your query.